What's going on, gentlemen? It's your boy Real Bear, coming back at you to continue the adventure. Now, last episode was honestly one of my favorites in a really long time. We got to finally level up our boat, replace all of the parts with the teak options, got a steel cannon, all kinds of amazing stuff, and we were able to finally try the Barracuda trials. Honestly, one of the coolest things I've done in RuneScape in a really long time. It felt completely unique. It was like a racing minigame sort of thing going on, but God, it was just so fun because you're not racing anybody else, right? You're just collecting these boxes and doing these laps, but you know, it was punishing, but when I finally completed the hardest difficulty, it was so rewarding because, you know, if I would have gotten a faster ship, yes, it would have been a little bit easier, but it was completable with what I had if I didn't make a mistake. So I ended up having a lot of fun with that, and at level 55 we unlock a new one, and I'm really looking forward to that. But a huge part of sailing is the construction, and my construction right now is still in the 30s. It could definitely use some love. Haven't really done a lot with it since we leveled it before. You know, part of my goal is getting everything up to level 50 that isn't. That includes construction, and we get a lot unlocked through leveling it for sailing, so that's a big deal. I converted all my oak planks. I've got a massive amount. I've got like 50 or something like that, so we're going to be able to get a ton of construction XP. I don't know if it'll take us all the way to 50, but I'm going to try to get as much done as I can today. I want to try to get up to 50 to unlock that portal. And then the other thing I'm looking at today is potentially doing some Guardians of the Rift to unlock law runes. So that's something that's been on my mind a lot. We've been running around a lot between these videos, and I want to get the travel stuff unlocked to make that easier. The graceful outfit and the law runes. So we're going to do a little bit of that today. And as you guys can see, I'm in my construction outfit. I kept the builder outfit from the quest. I thought it'd be fun. And, you know, we're going to be going into people's houses and making new furniture and stuff, so I thought this would be fun. So, without any further ado, boys, we're here at Varrock to do some Mahogany homes. Get rolling. Alright, here we go, Marlowe. Okay, we need 50 construction for the Adept contract, so I guess we're still doing Novice. Okay, we need to go see Norman south of the Fountain in Falador. Okay. This is why I wish I had law runes, you guys. I could just teleport there, but I'm probably going to have to do a minigame teleport to Berthorpe. That's alright. We'll get him a little bit later. It says right in the bottom left, go see Norman south of the Fountain in Falador. So I don't even really need to read. I could just skip all the dialogue and look at my chat box. That's cool, man. Now we talk to Norman. Yeah, Norman seems happy with the work. Okay. 1250 XP! Ooh, level 40! Damn. Study, peak bed, stash chart. Ooh, we made one of those, and one of you all in the comments let me know that they're to put items into for blue scrolls. So I guess this tells you where they all are. That's really cool. We can have a butler now. Whoa. That's really cool, you guys. Look, last tier contract. Amazing, it just gives it to us right away. The Ardoon Market, okay. We'll get the Ardoon cloak out of the bank and head over. Noella. Yeah, this is her right here. There we go. Easy enough, boys. Total of 23 points. We got 3 points for that contract. Alright, let's see what we got next. Have southeast of the Fountain in Falador. Oh man, law runes would make this so much easier. Do the Chronicle teleport, it puts us pretty close. And we can equip it, so I still have a full inventory. Here we go. Level 41. It honestly is insane how much XP this is. It's crazy. Yeah, and each of these is giving us 3 points. That's super duper good. Oh! Look, guys. A dairy churn. I didn't know how we would make, you know, butter and all that, but it's right there. You can find a dairy churn in somebody's house. Get out of here, spider. This is why they pay us the big bucks. Do a full, complete job. What do I need to do? Broken range, there it is. I need a steel bar. Really? That's new. Even after all the boating stuff, you guys, I still have 37 steel bars. You have so many of those. So nice that you can just buy all the ore at the blast furnace and just let it rip, right? Like, if you come with a bunch of money, especially stuff like iron or bronze, like, I don't want to waste time getting that. I'll just spend the, 2 coins per and make it. Okay, let's see if this is it. Repair broken range. Yeah, seems happy with our work. Okay. So we're going to need to start carrying around potentially some steel. That's kind of cool, man. What did we unlock at level 41? I didn't even look. The Mahogany hole. We can make that now. And the cargo hold, but we need mithril. Rune display cases. Shield easel. Ooh, we're getting some cool stuff, you guys. Rune display case sounds cool. We could put like a death rune up in our house and make it look all metal. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, what do we got next? Let's see. Norman at Falador. Dang! Gotta get back again. I think when I run out of planks, we're gonna go to the Temple of the Eye, boys. I need to get law runes so bad. Might get a plugin for this, you guys, because I'd rather the things I need to do just glow so I can do it, because they already have a little red circle around them. Why not? Here we go, Mahogany Homes. Of course they have a plugin for it. That's awesome. Display required materials, hint arrows, and world map icon. Shortest path plugin. Draws the shortest path to the assigned house on the map. That's crazy that that's a plugin. Alright, we'll leave that off. I just want to have more information about what I need and all that. That's cool, man. Okay, these are my last oak planks, but I have so many oak logs. I have a good bit of cash, so honestly, I feel like we just keep pushing to level 50. Bob in Varrock. Perfect. But yeah, look at this. Bob, Northeast Varrock, opposite the church. 13 to 14 planks. We get an arrow pointing us to that location as well. That's nice, man, because I already kind of know how it works. It just helps me be more efficient about it. Especially the knowing what to bring, right? Because that steel bar was a bit of a curveball. If I had this off the rip, then I would have known for sure that, I need to bring a steel bar for that. Yeah, look, and everything glows. It even tells me I gotta go upstairs. Perfect. I like how they're named too, because a big thing with WoW add-ons is like the names are all over the place for what kind of thing you need. Whereas for this, it's like if I want something for Mahogany Homes, I just literally type in Mahogany Homes. That's the plugin, right? Super easy to get them. And the fact that it's built right into the game as well. Get add-ons in WoW, I have to use the third-party program. I feel like as a new player, if you don't know what add-ons are, you just would never find them. There's no way. Okay, level 42. It's going fast, boys. A costume room. Ooh. We have so many costumes, you guys. That would be really fun. Crafting table 4, oak wardrobe. A crystal ball. We can ponder it. Oh, sick. And a mounted sword. That's so fun, you guys. Holy shit. Okay. We're already in Varrock. I think let's make as many oak planks as we can with the money that we have and see if we can't get to level 50. We'll probably need them for our construction anyway, so I think that'll just be good to do. And then we'll check out Temple of the Eye after that and try to get law runes. We're going into big progression hours, boys. We're getting big things unlocked for the account. Graceful outfit, law runes, teleporter in the house, mithril. I'm trying to go for all of it, boys. We're at the point in the game now where we need to have all these things. Well, that was like 6k to convert a whole inventory. I need to go rob some rich people over in Forties. I have some keys in the bank, so that'd be a quick way to get some cash. And we can just keep on converting. Alright, there we go. That was the last one. I got a bunch of sapphire amulets, a couple gold things. I actually could probably sell quite a bit of those to make some money. 805 valuables. 44,000 coins. Yeah, we are chilling, boys. That's enough to probably convert the complete entirety of my oak logs into planks. That's amazing. Alright, let's head back to Varrock. Keep doing this construction, boys. Alright, gentlemen. That was the last of my oak planks. I have 180. So we're probably going to be able to get to level 50, if not really fucking close. So I'm really excited about it. It didn't actually take as long as I thought it would to get everything transferred over and farm the gold and all that. Should be pretty chill. Now the question is, do I save myself the travel time of running to and from areas. Like, we got Faldor a ton, and that just eats into my time so much. Do we just go ahead and do Temple of the Eye, get level 54 rune crafting? Because I honestly feel like if we have the law runes, everything gets faster, right? Including construction, where we're having to teleport around to different cities. Alright, gentlemen, I got the Graceful Hood, the Hunter set, so that we have the -3 weight rune pickaxe and the Abyssal Lantern. The nice thing, too, with the rune pickaxe is that we're actually going to be getting our essences, or the shards, to actually go and convert into runes a lot faster. So we should actually get completion much more often. We get a lot more points. Hopefully we'll get good rewards, but I think that really is the best decision right now. It's going to speed up the construction leveling so much, and just getting around the world in general. I feel like not having law runes right now to level up this construction is just a huge deficit. Alright, gentlemen, I'm going to pump this for a little bit, get to level 54. I'll see you guys on the other side. Here we go, this is it, boys. Let's go, level 54. Amazing. Now, gentlemen, we can craft the coveted law runes. Let's fucking go, man. Holy shit. That's so huge for the account, dude. I mean, now we can just get around the world, right? That's just so good. Not gonna say no to a little free crafting XP. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stay here a little bit longer, try to get up a nice little bank of law runes. Honestly, f the XP at this point. If that law rune altar comes up, I'm diving in immediately. Heck is this? Atlax's diary. What is this? We arrived at the site today. When I was first told about it, I didn't believe the stories of how grand it was. Turns out I was right not to. Sure, being in a giant air bubble under the sea is quite exciting, but beyond that, there isn't really anything remarkable here. Perhaps the temple lived up to the stories before the battle. Now there's just a big hole in the wall, some strange symbols on the floor that kind of freak me out, and a whole lot of rubble. According to Farana, the Justiciar of the Lion wants no time wasted. Oh, these are the people who... These might be the people we saw in the cutscene when we first came here. They were like two god characters talking. Start work tomorrow. Guess I'm just going to have to get used to the smell of fish. Benath the 16th. A short entry today. My arms are tired after hours of moving rubble around. All day I had this strange feeling like I was being watched, but it's probably just the fish. Sometimes they swim too close to the air bubble and fall through. Didn't never think that I'd be in danger of falling fish, but I suppose this is my life now. Benath the 17th. Another thrilling day of soggy bread and wet boots. Clear the path! Move that rubble! Farana has been barking all day. Pray she never finds this diary. Throw me out of the bubble to drown if she ever discovered the things I've written about her. We've only been here a few days, but I'm starting to feel more and more uneasy about this place. There's a strange energy here. Benath the 18th. Today I found a hidden cache of amulets with eye symbols on them. Reported it to Farana, and she thanked me for the good work, smiling as she did. It was a nice change from her usual demeanor. It was good to feel like I'd achieved more than just moving rubble around. Interestingly, as she walked away, I heard her mutter something like, "Could it be true? Perhaps the Justiciar has some explaining to do." I don't know what she meant, but I wonder if there's more to our work here than we've realized. I spent the afternoon cleaning my robes after I slipped on one of those blasted fish. Thankfully, Farana didn't seem to mind. I think I'll take advantage of her good mood and take an early night tonight. I haven't been sleeping well recently. I blame those pesky fish. Benath the 19th. An odd tremor today. Nothing too alarming, but it did shake free some rubble I'd been trying to clear. Beneath it, I noticed some strange stones. I wasn't able to dig them out, but I reckon I can get to them if I continue tomorrow. I also managed to find time today to imbue this diary with a spell to keep it dry. I wish the spell would work on my boots as well. And at the 20th, I was able to uncover those strange stones I saw yesterday. By Sarah Doman do I regret doing so. They weren't actually stones at all, but some sort of statue. I went to report my discovery, but as soon as I turned around, I had this funny feeling like I was being followed. The statue had come to life. I wonder if he discovered one of these elemental piles, the guardians that we summoned. I tried all sorts of things, but the statue wouldn't leave my side. This stinks like old forbidden magic, and I fear Farana will scold me for being near it, even if it's no fault of my own. She may have been nice to me that other day, but I know what knights are like. I won't bet my life on her being any different. The statue seems relatively harmless, at least. It looks to be made of a similar material to the magical stone in the temple. Within the center of its body is some sort of swirling green core. It also appears to be somewhat obedient. At least it didn't mind me disguising it amongst a pile of rubble for the night. And at the 21st. I've named the creature Egg due to the uncanny shape of its head. I didn't expect a reply when I asked what it was doing here, but to my own great surprise, Egg spoke. "We guard the rift," it said. Followed up with a multitude of questions. Quickly discovered Egg to not be the oversharing type. That said, if the questions are specific enough, it usually gives some form of answer. Here's what Egg has said so far. Oh, it's cool. So we're about to actually get some lore on like who the Guardians are and how they came to be, right? Because it seems like the Justiciars found this before we did, potentially sealed it off. We are a collection of energy. The concept of me or I does not apply beyond one's body. We are constant as was intended. Many bodies were destroyed in the battle. This body was trapped. Our energy bound to the stone. Rift to the scar may open once more. We protect it for the Justiciar. I can't say I really understand what it means, but it seems Egg is aware of the Justiciar. Considering the multiple energies in one body bit, I guess I should also refer to Egg as them now. Then at the 22nd. Farana has sent for additional support, which should arrive in a few days. Hope they bring something other than fish. Keeping Egg hidden in a compartment behind some large kelp. The problem is that they only stay there for a while before trying to leave. I've asked them multiple times to stay hidden, but Egg doesn't seem to understand the amount of trouble I could get in for this. Trying to keep them hidden, I asked Egg some more questions. Here's what Egg said in response. Our bodies are energized essence. Energy is everywhere. Altars are where we gather. Keep the forces in check. Entrance is where they meet. Guard the rift. Then at the 23rd. Egg seems increasingly restless. I mentioned something about a sacred stone today, whatever that means. Decided I can't keep them a secret. The growing risk of Egg revealing themselves and the important information they seem to hold, it's time I take this to Farana. I bet she won't thank me with a smile this time. Kept Egg secret for too long. Maybe my last entry for... Dang. Dude. That's so cool. So, not only have we learned a little bit about this Justiciars, which we know basically nothing else about, got a little bit of lore on sort of what these Guardians are, how they work, right? It's cool, man. It's so cool, and I wonder, too, if the Justiciars will pop up again in a later quest, because I really feel like they're important. What I think happened is maybe the Justiciars created all of this and the barrier and everything, and then the battle happened, and it was lost, and the Justiciars later came in and found it again. And maybe that's why Farana was here. I think that she was trying to see if this was the place, and that's why she was happy to see the eye. But, you know, they very well could have found this temple initially and then put all of these installations in after. That's really interesting, you guys. And I've been curious more about the lore of this place because the quest was so cool. And then, you know, we got access to the minigame and that was kind of it. So it is cool to get a little bit of lore. That is really cool that that's something we can pull out of the rewards guardian. That's a treat. That's genuinely a treat. Alright, gentlemen, I'm going to do this a few more times. I want to try to get at least 100 law runes so that we can teleport around for a while pretty easily. After that, we'll get back to our construction. Alright, gentlemen, I've done a few games. Look at this, it's beautiful. We have 200 law runes. Every single time I go in there, I can get 35. That's just absolutely fucking incredible. I've been wanting this for a long time, so that's super nice. And now, we can teleport all around, super easy, lickety-split, and work on our construction more, so go ahead and do that, boys. Alright, gentlemen, here's the plan. I've got the air staff on, because every single teleport uses air runes. Got every element outside of that, so we can teleport everywhere that we need to. Full inventory of oak planks. wielding the Encondo Hammer, weight reduction set 2-piece set bonus, the Graceful Helmet. You'll be able to go crazy on this. Go ahead and Falador teleport. Oh, it's beautiful, boys. Almost brings a damn tear to my eye. That's such a massive quality of life bonus that we have for the account now. I can't even, bro. It's honestly insane. Okay, we got to go see Larry north of the fountain in Falador. Okay, and we might need a steel bar. That's right. I got to carry some of those around. Well, that's a big level. Holy crap. Telescope, we can get paintings. We can make the ballistic attractor now. I mean, it's incredibly expensive, but it's something we could definitely work towards with the Temple of the Eye. Other than the runes, it's not very expensive. Amazing. I can't even begin to describe to you guys how much of a quality of life these law runes are. I'm getting around so fast, and the energy restoration that we're getting for completing at each task is more than enough for me to run to the next house and just continue running the entire time. It's beyond quality of life. It's just, I feel like I can actually get around the world now. It's incredible. I'm glad that I did it before finishing all this construction stuff, because it's just going so fast. It's going so fast now, you guys. I'm gonna keep blasting these out, and I'll see you guys at level 50. Alright, gentlemen, I'm completely tapped on oak planks. I ran through all of them. I got to level 47 construction. We have a smoke ton of stuff unlocked. I got almost 10 levels of construction or somewhere around there. Very good. I think I probably need another 50 to 60 planks to hit level 50. So you guys what? I'm going to get my wood cutting stuff out, and I'm going to chop a bunch of oak trees, and I'm going to try to convert more planks and get to level 50. I really want to get the portal room. All I really need to do is continue to steal from the rich people in Barlamore and collect the wood, so I really want to get that done. Well, let me know that there are forestry worlds as well, so I'm going to go ahead and join one of those, and we'll see how that looks. I'm just going to Lumbridge teleport and kind of run around in that area and see if there are people gathering around any oak trees, because the more people that are doing forestry with me, the more anima bark I'll get, and then I can eventually get the outfit. Like to try to multitask in that way. There's some oak trees over here. Maybe we'll find some players. One person over here doing willow trees. These servers aren't that popular. Go to a couple other ones, see how they do. Oh man, the West Coast servers are popping. Holy crap. So many more people here. Wonder where people are gathering for oak trees. Oh yeah, no, there are people doing oak trees right here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so the West Coast, that's the place to be. I'm over on the eastern side of the US, so that's usually where I try to start. This is cool, man, to see so many people out here doing forestry. I really like that. Well, gentlemen, I'm going to get a bunch of logs, convert all of them, make the money that I need to get the house set aside and all that with the portal and stuff, and I'd like to end the episode by making the portal room and checking that out. So, gentlemen, see you guys on the other side. It's going to be a long grind.
3 days later.
I absolutely popped off. Fresh off the 3 to 4 hour grind I just completed. I have 202 oak planks. I farmed 170k after converting all of the planks. I have enough to get the portal room and the altar room, whatever that's called, our house, so that we can build that and check it out. Not sure what any of that will take, but I'll have some planks left over probably. At this point, gentlemen, we run around and we get level 50 construction, build the portal room, altar in our house, and see what all that looks like. 50, let's go, boys. Amazing. Oh, that's fantastic. And check this out. Portal chamber. We finally got it. Peak altar. Peak portal frame. Teleport focus. A rowboat. Interesting. I wonder if we can, we get the bigger sloop. We put a rowboat on that bitch and go out and get some stuff, or maybe we can use the rowboat for Barracuda trials. We have a demon butler. Mahogany Homes adept. That's a big one. Harder challenges. They'll probably require the teak planks, which I don't have a lot of yet, but I can absolutely make them. Fire of humidification. Making friends with my arm. Okay, that's one of the troll quests. That's interesting. I throw cannon and keel. So we've actually caught up on construction to where we're at with sailing. Pretty close. That's amazing, you guys. That's really huge. Oh, I'm gonna get my money out of the bank. Build these rooms for our house, you guys. This is really exciting. What's going on, gentlemen? Real Bear of the Future, popping in super quick. I wanted to alert you guys to something that I have upcoming for the channel that I think is super fun and that requires your input. So I put out a poll a few days ago to ask you all what type of game you'd like to see on the channel, because I'm looking at doing a live stream on Saturdays for a few hours. Time right now is probably 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That way it's a good time for us in the United States on the weekend, and then, people overseas in EU and all that, it's not so late that you guys can't really join. So I know that some of you guys are overseas, and I want to make sure that you guys can be a part of that. But I had a couple of game genres on the poll, and the one that stood out the most was the adventure/story, which makes sense because a lot of the things I've been doing in RuneScape really heavily focus on that. And the story has been something I've really enjoyed about RuneScape. So with that, I put out another poll asking you all which game you'd like to see, with 3 different options. So those were number 1, Baldur's Gate 3, number 2, the remastered Final Fantasy Tactics, and number 3 is Pillars of Eternity. Those are games that I personally am interested in playing, that I thought you guys would like to watch a lot. And specifically, Baldur's Gate 3 and Pillars of Eternity have a lot of choices to make that I think tailor it better to a stream than an edited video, because you guys get to have a bit of a say in where the story goes, just like you guys do in the comments on my RuneScape videos. And that's something I really like about the RuneScape journey so far, is that you guys have been able to have a hand here or there in things that I do and things that I explore. So Baldur's Gate right now is pretty far ahead. It's sitting at 62% of the votes, but only 34 people have voted. So I wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of it. If you go to my channel, there's a posts section at the top where you can find home and videos and all that. And there you guys can find the post to vote on it. Your input's very important to me. This is as much for you guys and for the fun of that stream as it is for me, because I think that'd be a great time. You sit down, you guys can grab a beer, we're all just having a good time, just going through a fun game, so I'm really looking forward to that. The first stream I want to do is next Saturday, June 5th. I'm going to sort of, finalize the poll that Friday. So you guys will have a week to get your votes in for me to see kind of what you're interested in. I'll let you guys know in a video or a post before the live stream on the actual time that I'm doing it. But really all it comes down to is, I'm putting a lot of work and effort into the RuneScape videos, and there's been a lot of time in my free time when I'm not playing and editing videos where I've just thought this would be really fun to share, or I'd love to play this for folks on YouTube. And what better way to do that than through a live stream where we get to all interact with each other and have a wonderful time doing it. I think that just easily beats out another edited series. And on top of the fact that, if one day we want to do something crazy, silly, fun, outside of the scope of things, like maybe we play Donkey Kong Country 2 or some other random shit, we can do that on a live stream and have it be a fun little video or a fun afternoon. So that's really what it comes down to. RuneScape's not slowing down, but let's say I record 6 hours of footage or 8 hours of footage that I have to go through, that can turn into 2, 3, 4 times the amount of hours that I put into recording the footage to edit it up to the level of quality that I'm looking for. So I'm always trying to make sure the videos are higher quality and thinking of ways to continue to improve it. So, I feel like if the game was an edited series like that, where I was continuing to just do it in my free time as I had time for it, rather than play a game, I don't think it would come out as often as I'd like. And, we'd still be missing that interaction that I think could be so fun. So that's really the reasoning behind it. That's where my head's at. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are as well. And the first thing I'm going to do on that Saturday stream is make the OSRS clan. One of you all in the comments brought up that those are a thing in the game. I completely forgot about it. But I went to check it out, and it turns out I needed 4 other people right there ready to invite to actually get the clan going. So I think it'd be fun to decide with you guys what the clan name is and get that going and just see what that all looks like. Because there's like a clan house we can build. You know, there's already so many group activities that we can do in RuneScape together, like pest control, just to name an example for one. There's a lot of opportunity for group stuff in RuneScape, and I feel like that would just be a really fun aspect that we haven't really tapped into yet, and that you all have expressed wanting to do. So that's something that we're going to do right off the rip, get that going, and then we'll move into whatever game ends up winning the poll. So go vote, go let me know what you guys want to see, and I hope you guys are as excited for it as I am. With that, we'll get back to the video, boys. Thank you for your time, and I hope to hear from you guys. Let's see, build door hotspot. Actually, if we're going to make like a portal room, we probably want that close to our house portal, right? Okay, so guild trophies, we can make an actual bedroom, make a menagerie as well to have like some little critters. Study, I'm not sure what that's really good for. I would like to have one of each room. I'm sure some of them are cosmetic, but I just on. Go ahead and build the chapel first. Oh, that's fine. Let's build it just like that. Cool. So we've got an altar space here, icon. Why don't we build the portal here so that we have kind of like our little open area, and then we can have the house built around it. Portal chamber. Walk in and there's 3 portals. So is this the door to get in? Yeah. I guess we want it like this, right? So that we can just walk in and go inside. Got a centerpiece space. What is this? Teleport focus, greater focus, and scrying pool. Only a couple limestone bricks though. Build portal space. Teak, portal, mahogany, and marble. Okay. I don't know if I have teak planks now, but I could build some. But we need 9 teak planks. I'm gonna write all this down so that I don't forget. Look at what we need for the church here. Altar space, what do we got? Do a teak altar. Oh, there's actually quite a few. Level 75 for the maximum one, the gilded altar. See, what I'm curious about is this just a place to restore prayer, or can we do the bone sacrifice stuff to it? That'd be nuts if we could do that in our house. Maybe it's not as good as the Zamorak one, because that one gives you freebies. Maybe this is the equivalent of that without the freebies. That'd be really cool. And what is this icon? Go Zamorak icon, Guthix, Bob? Who's Bob? Gnome child icon? That's hilarious. You put a Zamorak symbol down. I like Zamorak, why not? Got that written down. What about the musical space here? Wind chimes. That's cool. Okay, we can do a wooden torch, 2 planks and 2 nails. Oh, the windows of this room are unique. We can do a stained glass. That's sick as hell. Alright. Got everything written down that we need. Let's go grab it from the bank, you guys. Really curious to see what all we can do with this. I think I'd want to check out some of the other mini games I haven't checked out yet, because like the mage training arena at the top of the wilderness. There's like the Giant's Forge or something like that we can check out as well. There's a couple in there that I have access to that I haven't actually looked at yet. I'd like to see what those are. Okay, teleport focus. Direct portal. Build the portal space. Okay, good. I was unsure if each of these would be its own teak plank requirement or not. We have 3. What do we do now? Undirected teak portal frame. Okay, how do we direct it? To direct a portal, you need enough runes for 100 castings of that teleport spell. Oh. So I guess if we have that, then we can put a portal there and we can just infinitely use it over and over again, potentially, without needing the runes. So then, I think a Falador teleport would be incredibly useful. Camelot teleport. Let's build the altar. Teak altar. Here we go. And pray at it. Teak altar with the symbol of Saradomin. Build the Zamorak symbol. Oh. Holy symbol of the god of chaos. Yeah, a teak altar with a symbol of Zamorak. It changed it. I wonder if that affects what the altar does. Maybe it's considered a chaos altar now. With torches. Because usually there's no loading screen, right? the whole housing thing changed. Build the statues. Oh, cool. They have a little helmet on. That's what did I need the cloth for? Right, the rug. Okay, let's build the rug. Nice. Looks good, you guys. See if I can start a fire too, make it really cozy. Oak logs on the fireplace. Only ordinary logs. Okay. Can come back with some of those. That's cool, you guys. I mean, what a huge upgrade. Holy shit. I think I have 100 law runes to be able to make that Camelot teleport and Falador teleport off the rip. Okay, I have some big bones. Let's take one big bone. Let's see if we can use it on the altar, now that it's dedicated to Zamorak. I think we'll do the Camelot teleport first, just because getting to Falador isn't too bad with the Berthorpe teleport. That can kind of be good for getting to both Camelot and Falador, but I'm just curious kind of to see how it works. Direct portal. Oh, I need the air runes too. I totally forgot about that. Okay, here we go. Air runes are until. Let's do this. Direct portal. Here we go. See what this is all about. Oh, here we go. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. Okay. Wow. Holy sh... Oh, dude, there's so many fucking options. What? Holy shit. What if I just click boat? Okay, I have to be able to actually do the spell. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. That would have been incredibly good. Let's do Camelot. We did get magic XP. Here we go, Camelot portal. So, Camelot Seer's Village. Toggle. Must complete the hard or elite tier of the Kandaren achievement diary to use it. What the heck is that? We now just have one. We come to our house, we have a free teleport to Camelot, I guess. I don't know if it has a certain number of uses or something, but that's very cool. Let's use the big bones on the altar. What happens? We can sacrifice it. 16 XP though. I want to say we were getting like 40 for those at the Chaos Altar. Hang on, I'm going to look this up and check. The big bones, we're only getting a 10% XP bonus on them. It's actually nothing that crazy. So we can offer it there, but it's not really worth it, I think. I'm not sure what kind of experience bonus we're getting for turning them into Blessed Bones and then doing it at the Ralos Rise, but it's probably better than the 10% XP bonus. Honestly, if I'm going to do it, I'd rather just run off to the Chaos Altar, I think, and do them in small batches. Take the time to do it safe and carefully, and then I'll get all of that XP. Gentlemen, this is so fucking cozy. Are you kidding me? This is incredible. The only thing I'm missing now is my little cat in the house. So cool, man. So this is what it's all about, boys. Progress. We've progressed into a very cozy house with lots of quality of life, and there's still more upgrades we can get. I really wish that they had a replace option so I could look at the future upgrades without having to tear stuff down, but I know that we can completely redo this kitchen, redo a lot of the stuff in the living room here, and for one, get better chairs and windows, but this is huge, you guys. Let's try out this Camelot portal. See how it works. Seer's Village. Here we go. I guess we just have that forever now. That's crazy, man. That's actually incredible. Gentlemen, that was a massive W. Level 50 construction. We unlocked law runes. Got a ton of them, and I just feel like we unlocked like a trillion quality of life things at once today. Incredible. Law runes sped up my construction leveling so much. I cannot stress to you guys how nice that was. Being able to get around quickly. Otherwise, leveling it would have taken a long time, but getting to Falador was fast. I had the Varrock teleports, our Dune teleport with the cape, and the Osidious teleport with the book, so no matter where I needed to go, I could get there lickety-split super fast, and that's another skill down. We got another 1 to 50. Don't have that many left to go. Next thing I want to do is Agility. I'm going to try to get that up to 50 so we can check out truly Rogue's Den. Couldn't do the whatever activity was there other than cracking the safes because there was a 50 agility requirement. And then through that, we'll get the full graceful outfit. The law runes are helping a ton, but anytime we have to walk around for a quest, or we're just trying to go back and forth with materials to refine them or something like that, you know, that's all run energy. Graceful outfit helps a ton with that. And honestly, the portals in the house is crazy. Like, I was thinking the boat teleport is probably the single most useful teleport we could have, because any dock that we can go to, we can put our boat there, and now we have a teleport to that location that otherwise we might not have one, right? It was a really big thing in WoW with Warlocks. They had a ritual summoning spell, so anywhere that you were in the world, if you had 2 other people there to help you, you'd summon somebody to your exact location. So, really popular way of getting people dungeons and raids. But some people would use it for things like speed running or to get to places they shouldn't be yet. You can summon somebody to a quest giver, or summon somebody to a rare mob, or, you know, a max level zone when they're level 1. Like, you can do some really cool stuff with it. I feel like the boat can tap into that, where we can just have a fast way to get to places that normally we wouldn't. But that just seems like an insane quality of life. Yeah, next up on my radar is agility and smithing. Gotta have mithril, you guys. So, I use my Mortania legs. And we're going to go sit at the Canifis agility course. Level up our agility there a little bit, because I don't get the bonus Marks of Grace until level 60 at the Seers Village. I can't run that course yet, so level 60 is a goal. That is a long ways away, and it's going to suck to get there, but it's all for the graceful outfit, right? The XP is just a plus. So, that, gentlemen, level some agility. Hey, gentlemen, it's your boy, A Real Bear. I really appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like or even subscribing. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. This is a journey we're building together, so I'd love to hear from you guys. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.